Hey, what's going on, everybody? Movie Phantom here, and yes, it's Tuesday, and it's time for another Tuesday Top 3. Now, last week I asked the question, what horror movie would you like to see turn into a television series? And you guys replied. Before I get to these, real quick, I want to thank everybody out there who participated in the Sunday Showdown. Like, we're only like 2 days removed from when I posted that video, and already the response is ridiculous. And I want to thank everybody who did that. Like, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Like, I know I come off sounding like a sarcastic dick half the time, but no, seriously, you guys moved the Phantom. That was just phenomenal. Like, seriously, so thank you guys so much, you know, for commenting on that and participating, and you guys kick ass. You really do. So yes, I was going to say that for Sunday, but I was like, nah, fuck that. You know, I want you guys to know how much I really do appreciate you guys. Because I only got like, 2 or 3 fans anyway, so I got to, let those 2 or 3 guys know that, I really appreciate them. But no, thank you. That was awesome, so thank you very much. So, like I said, last week's top 3 was top 3 horror movies you'd like to see turned into a TV series. Oh, I just started talking really fast. This is how the Phantom knows he's out of shape. The Phantom has recently gone on a diet. It's not a big deal. I don't want to hear any like, oh, I have. Me and Maya both have. And this is the reason I'm jumping on a diet. Like, it's not even like a vanity thing. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm okay with the way I look. It's clunky, but it's familiar. I'm okay with it. It's this. Like, literally, I get like winded just doing simple shit. So me and Maya are gonna start, taking some daily walks. I'm not going extreme with it. I'm not gonna, hit the gym because I'm lazy. But I figure it's got to be a start. I got at least, I figure if I start walking and eating a little healthier, I can, not get as winded as I'm doing just normal shit. So, it's ridiculous. So, first we got Ghostface Kid. He hit us up. And his at number 3, he said It. And I agree. In fact, It was almost one I was going to throw in there just because I feel like you could stretch that shit out for the longest time. You really could. And I would even deviate a lot from the book. Or, I'm sorry, in the movie, or both, where, they go down, when you finally get, like, the end of the season, you think, like, holy shit, you're going down, to the tunnel, we're going to stop it, and then they're going to come back. Dude, I think I would just throw a curveball and have, like, it almost defeat them, and then, like, literally have, like, other kids try to join, like, change it up, completely throw, the swerve there, because, I feel like you're watching a TV series, give them something a little different, if it's going to be the exact same thing you've already done, there's no point in doing a TV series. Unless you're just trying to make money off of it, which I don't think Hollywood executives would ever do that. No, it's always for the passion, right? But no, seriously, if you're going to do something like that, I would definitely change it up a little bit. But yeah, that was one I was really close to being my number 3, actually, as well. Number 2 was also on my list, Phantasm. Boom. And number 1, The Shining. That one, I think it'd be a little tougher to stretch out if you're trying to go multiple seasons. Unless, of course, if you did, like, if you really kind of lost it, Lost as in the TV show Lost, where, like, a lot of flashbacks and a lot of, like, subplots and going back to, like, the 30s whenever they had, like, these, big time swinging bashes and all the weird history, of the Overlook. But yeah, I'd be curious. I ain't gonna lie, if it came out, I'd tune in, I'd check it out. So thank you, Ghostface Kid, appreciate it. Torture Vision hit us up. And I'm curious. There are 2 of you guys that I just tuned in. I did a video yesterday, and Torture Vision, which I was assuming was just one dude. He was, we did a rant with Man of Steel, and we hate it. So I was like, I like the hate on Man of Steel. I want to check out this rant, so I went to Torture Vision's videos, checked out the rant. Nice little rant, good little 2-hour thing there, but listened to it. Loved it, but I didn't realize it was 2 of you guys. So I'm curious which one of you guys are the one who's dropping these posts here. But either one, Torture Vision hit us up, and number 3, The Thing, and said that they should literally just pick it almost right up after Antarctica, or after in part 1 pretty much, and see it kind of expand out there, go more global with it and everything. And I agree. I would like to see that. I would almost, like, maybe you start off, like, even, like, the first half of the season, kind of cover the movie or whatnot. But then, yes, definitely, have it spread, go a little viral, fucking start taking over, and I can see that. I would almost like to see that. Number two, this is I know I just said that it was also on the list of possibles. This is on the list as well. Like I thought honestly this would make a really good TV series, and then as soon as like I read his little paragraph there, I was like that's exactly what I was thinking, and that was Hellraiser, where you focus more on the box and how it affects different people, And I can see it almost going like an American Horror Story, like maybe each season would be a different group of people encountering the box kind of thing, and then of course you just kind of reset and then the next thing, and I don't know, I would like to see that. I really would delve into more of the mythology of the box itself. So, and then his number one was The Frighteners, and he would pick up right after the movie, have Michael J. Fox's character and forget the chick, but have them off solving cases and hunting ghosts and shit. I can see that. Oh, I love Frighteners, big fan. Don't know why I don't own it. I have the VHS around here somewhere, but I don't know why I don't have the DVD. It's one of those I love, but it's like every time I come across it, at the store or even online, I'm just like, I'm gonna get some movies. I always end up going past it. I gloss over it every time. I don't know why. It's I shouldn't because it's an awesome movie, and so thank you very much, appreciate it. And finally, 13th Wolfman hit me up, and his number 3 was Fright Night. He had a pretty good twist on Fright Night. He said he would almost like it, instead of having the typical, the vampire, moves into the neighborhood, the human neighborhood. The opposite, have like a human family move into a vampire community kind of thing. I think that's fucking awesome right there. I really do. Yeah, I would definitely be all about that. And have Peter Vincent have to come in and, do his thing and whatnot. So, yeah, I think that'd be sweet. His number 2 was The Howling. He said basically, have the husband of the first one kind of travel through and, because after part 1, The Howling, it was because that was pretty much taking place in a werewolf colony. Have this guy trying to find other colonies, because, clearly, and he made a good point, like there couldn't just be one colony and that was it. Now there had to be multiple ones. So kind of, follow the adventures of that. And of course, he goes every now and then you can sidetrack and do different monsters and vampires and trolls with the 2 examples he threw out there. But always kind of focus more on, on the werewolves. And yeah, I'd be down for that. Absolutely. And finally, his number 1 was Strangeland. And yeah, I can sort of see that. Especially in this day and age. I mean, in an age of social media, I think this story would actually lend itself very well to an audience. He said he didn't really quite know, which direction he would go with it. But he said he thinks that he definitely landed on that one. So guys, thank every one of you guys for participating. Now, this week I decided I'm going to kind of jump into something that I know very little about. And I will always admit this. We're going to jump into Italian horror. Now, admittedly, I have not seen a whole lot of Italian horror. The list is very small. I can literally see, like, 13th Wolfman just doing this, like, oh, my God. I know, I need to... Well, you sent me a list a while back ago, and I'm finally getting to it. Like, I'm going to start chipping away on that list right there again. So, and you had, a shitload of Italian horror on there, so. But this is right here, this is my list right now. My top 3, if you will. My number 3 is Zombie, or Zombie 2, or, I think it's also called Zombie Flesh Eaters or something like that. But, we all know the one I'm talking about. And that was like an awesome just Italian horror movie. I mean, it's just an awesome zombie movie also. Like, it literally is like one of my favorite zombie movies, bar none. Easily my top 5, I would say. Dude, the door scene is my favorite scene. Like, I know that's cliched to say, but dude just, fucking snatches her and then starts bringing her toward the splintered door frame, and oh my God, fucking awesome. Of course, you got the shark versus zombie underwater scene. I mean, it was just good stuff. So, yeah, really dug Zombie. Number 2, I was debating on what number 3 would be. And I forgot about this one, so then 3 got knocked out completely, Zombie got bumped back, and then this one came up there. And that's Cannibal Ferox. And I have not seen Cannibal Holocaust. I haven't seen any of the cannibal movies, the 70s and 80s cannibal films they did. But I did see Cannibal Ferox, and I really loved it. Like, I dug that. I was like, that is just fucking, it's brutal, and just, loved it. So, own it. Just awesome right there. So, that's my number 2, and number 1, and I recently bought it. I think it was during the hiatus, or maybe right before I came back. But I definitely reviewed it a long time ago, and instantly fell off. Like, I wasn't expecting anything when I watched this movie because I didn't know anything about it. And then I watched it; it just blew me away. And that's Bay of Blood. Oh, freaking awesome! Like, oh, I love it. And when I found out, like, when I'm watching it, like, you know, like everybody already knew, like, you know, clearly that Friday 13th was heavily inspired, you know, by that movie. But I didn't know this. I'm just like, holy shit, Friday 13th just ripped this off completely. And then, you know, I was like, oh yeah, everybody already knew that. But yeah, fucking loved it. So yeah, Bad Blood, my number one as of right now. I do plan on checking out more. So who knows? I may even bring this back at some point. But hey, here's my new top three because I've actually got more experience under my belt now. But I want to know, what are your top three Italian horror films? Now, guys, there are multiple ways to do this. I go through it every week, but we'll do it right now. I kind of miss Misery, kind of yapping, you know, just constantly doing the video response and then keep yelling video response. But she's right, video response. I love video responses. Of course, you take a video, you do it like this, you just kind of run your mouth for a little bit, and then when you upload it, you go ahead and take the address up there, you copy it, come back to this video, and you paste it right down there. And of course, if you don't want to do a video response, it's understandable. The Phantom's very forgiving. Comment down below then. You can leave the comment right down below, leave your top three, boom. And of course, all my peeps over there, the Phantom peeps. I'm going to get that trademarked. Of course, all the peeps over there on Facebook and Twitter. Hit me up over there as well. So, guys, it's Tuesday. It's the top three Italian horror films. Hit me up. I am the Movie Phantom, and yeah,